How are we able to measure things we can't see? We're here today to learn about ghost particles. Emily, tell us a little bit more about who you are and what you do.
Hi, I'm a third-year PhD candidate in the nuclear engineering program at the University of Florida, and I study how light moves through fluid that is used to detect ghost particles in which we can't normally see.
So what are ghost particles?
Ghost particles are neutrinos. They're fundamental particles, which means that they're not made up of anything else. So when you think atom, protons, neutrons, electrons, protons and neutrons are made up of something else, but just like an electron, neutrinos are not made up of anything else. And so what's really interesting about them is that they don't really react with anything. And because they travel essentially in a straight line, because they don't interact with anything, they go through planets and people. You actually get about like 1 billion solar neutrinos that go through, your thumb every single second from the sun. So when we think of these particles, there's a lot of them and they don't really react with much.
And why are these ghost particles important?
So these are important for understanding fundamental science and how the universe was created in the Big Bang. They're also really important for monitoring nuclear reactor activity. And so these ghost particles are super important because they're produced in abundance. And so we have to smartly be able to catch on to these ghost particles that we wouldn't be able to normally see. And that happens inside of a neutrino detector. They have lots of fluid inside, and that's where our research comes into. And we get to specifically characterize the liquid behavior and the performance of the liquid. And we can backtrack that to nuclear reactor behavior. And so my research directly measures how light moves through the detector so we can optimize our detector performance. And so the detector performance is going to impact our efficiency to say a nuclear reactor is behaving in a certain manner in monitoring without ever needing to go physically inside of the reactor to do it, and ensuring everybody has a peace of mind about what's going on inside of a nuclear reactor.